What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rails, a recovery podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. My name is Mark. With me always is Dave. And Dave, how the hell are you, man?
I'm doing well, man. A little tired again here, but doing well.
You have
You?
you've been working flat out. How's your week been?
Yeah, week's been good. It's a lot of work. Um, I'm the owners of the business I work at there. I'm managing. They're away, so they're out of town in Toronto visiting some family. So this is one of the reasons why they hired a manager this year, because typically they're 24/7 really with the business when they're for the last 21 years. So they wanted someone that so they can do things like this, right? Get away for a weekend kind of thing and enjoy their life a bit. So happy to step up and but I basically stay on site right when they're gone. So
Mhm.
try to take care of everything, try to get things running smoothly, up early, long days, but yeah, man, it's been good. I mean, and to be honest, like I could probably take a break during the day and go relax, but I don't know. For me, I'm like, I'm here, I'm on site. Like, what am I gonna do, really, right? Like, I just feel like I'll get more tired, maybe. So, I
Yeah.
just been kind of working all the way through, and but it's been good. Been enjoying it, and looking forward to a couple of days off to relax, get some workouts in. My workouts have been slacking a little bit
Mhm.
over the last couple of weeks. I would say I was sick there that 2 weeks ago, and then this past week. Um, just with being here and whatever some other excuses I can come up with. It's been you know, but yeah, get back on track with that. And that's about it, I think.
That's sweet.
How about you? What's going on?
Man, pretty good week. We had a graduation for some of the people finishing the program on Thursday night, so that was really cool. Um,
Nice.
then yeah, just been working a lot, hitting the gym, spending time with family. Got to go out for supper with a couple coworkers and their partners. So we really enjoyed doing that.
Nice.
Um, had to Narcan someone on
Oh, really?
Wednesday, so that was a bit tough. I always find
Someone
that.
from someone from group?
No, it
Like,
was just outside. Someone overdosed and had to had to get him back. So thankfully got him back breathing. And but I always find that a bit tough because I don't know. It's just the reality of certain people's drugs of choices, and it's really scary, man.
yeah,
Yeah, he like woke up and he was apologizing, and like I was just happy that he was still kicking, man.
no, for sure. No, the people you work with is are they have they had to do that? Like, is it kind of like where just kind of where you guys are located that it kind of happens in that area?
Yeah, well, the yeah, kind of, because the program I'm working with is Exodus, and they are kind of like a division for this company here called Streets Alive, which does a lot of work with like the homeless population in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
So we're always back and forth to like the main Streets Alive mission, and that's where it happened to actually. So it was just outside of there. Someone came in and was like OD or whatever, and so I ran out and just got the dude back, and yeah. So, but honestly, like you could pretty much that could pretty much happen anywhere downtown Lethbridge. To be honest, wouldn't be a
Yeah.
shocker to see.
I think it's the same, probably in Sault Ste. Marie as well. And
Probably,
unfortunately, fortunately, I think here in Batchewana Bay, there's a little village. Not a lot of people, but I heard it's not great.
yeah,
Not great there right now either. And I think there was a girl that OD'd last week, a young girl. So yeah, like
I think it's
fortunately,
pretty much like nationwide, man. There's a pretty big
yeah,
epidemic going on. It's not really maybe not talked about quite enough, Dave.
yeah, for sure.
Um, So
Well,
yeah,
so
I always struggle that for a couple days. I find it hard. Um,
yeah,
and basically just like I wish people could see how much better life can get. And yeah. Other than that,
how's how's the working life now? Are you getting the swing of things? Do you find like your energy throughout the week is a little better than it was when you first started, kind of thing?
absolutely. Great question. Yeah, I really think I'm picking it up, and I'm really happy with it, man. I like enjoy going to work every day. I love what I do,
Yeah,
and I like enjoy getting to know the clients, and so yeah, pretty great, Dave.
it's good,
All
man.
aces on this front.
Yeah, how's I don't know if you want to really share it too much, but it's more personal level into your life. How's Rebecca's new job?
She's enjoying it as well. So
Yeah.
looks like we're sticking around Lethbridge for a couple of years. Unfortunately, I know you're rooting for the Sioux, but maybe you could
I
come
get
out here, buddy.
yeah, I get well, I'm definitely coming out for another visit sometime soon, maybe.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I wouldn't mind doing something, I don't know, like I don't know what the future holds as far as what I'll be doing, but like when this place closes at the end of October,
mhm,
I'm gonna be coaching some hockey and whatnot, but I don't know, I gotta do some thinking about maybe what I want to do if I'm gonna be taking that time off. I'll
mhm.
travel a little bit, obviously, get out and see you, but I don't know if I want to do some volunteering somewhere as well. You
Yeah,
know, uh, I don't know.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I could get you some great volunteer opportunities here.
yeah,
Mhm, that'd be sweet.
maybe like come out for like it would be something I could come out for like 2 3 weeks and volunteer and then leave.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. I would love that.
that'd be cool.
Mhm.
Just travel around some different places and volunteer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. So I've yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anytime, I would love that. That would make me so happy. So, Dave,
Uh,
I have one topic. I briefly mentioned it to you,
yeah,
and
sure.
so lately, I have been really into collecting basketball cards, and I think it's becoming an addiction.
Okay.
So, although no, it's not an addiction because, like, if you actually look at like criteria of addiction, it's not.
Yeah.
Um, I think I like obsess over them, and I'm like, I want to go buy some more, and I get like kind of like a thrill from opening them up, seeing what I got. Maybe
Yeah.
more, yeah. Maybe I'm just like flirting with gambling a bit. So, I was like, has there been anything? Have you experienced anything where you're like, maybe I should tone it down with this a little bit in your recovery?
Um, I'm trying to think. Not like baseball cards or basketball cards or hockey cards. The first thing I can think of. Well, before I get into that, I think
Could even, it could
I
even
think
be like it could even be like caffeine or something.
yeah. Well, I was trying to get off I was pretty good. Like I was kind of off caffeine for a little while. Like when I say off caffeine, like I was having them when I go to the rink to coach. Like I always kind of have a coffee,
Hmm.
games, and like when I go to practice, but like I wasn't having them in the morning. And some of that was because I was getting my workouts in. There's caffeine in the pre-workout, so I wasn't. I didn't want to get too much, so it wasn't like I was skipping caffeine. It was more like skipping the coffee.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of every morning having one again. Now that I'm working, I just find it's I don't know. I like to start my day with that. But
Yeah.
I would say like the biggest thing when I really realized I needed to tone it down was was like with the junk food and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I would tell you, I told you before, I noticed it like pretty good at my place, not having it around, but it was like every time I would stay at my sister's, it was like I treat it like I'm on vacation and get like a big bag of chips and some chocolate and just
Mhm.
hammer that down. And I'm like, that that I found I was like, I need to tone this down. I can't be just doing
Yeah.
this every time. This
Yeah.
isn't good. That's the first one that comes in my head with that.
Hmm.
So, but I mean, I think with yours, like I'm just thinking, like I think it's healthy enough, right? Like you're not bankrupting yourself, it's not affecting your family.
Yeah.
Um, so like as far as like an addiction, like you call it an addiction, like you like,
Yeah.
what was it?
There's actually no negative consequences from it right now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like that Dr. Stacy there we had on when talking about baseball hats, like
Hmm.
I don't have an issue, but I have like 45 hats. Well, it's like how many hats do you need? But
Hmm.
I mean that kind of say that same with it's not really the same with cards though, because the cards are different. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just want to make sure I'm not like flirting with gambling here because I'm like, maybe I'll pick up a pack with a really valuable card in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I don't think you really are. I mean, me personally, I don't think you really are unless you start like, really spending a lot of money on trying to get that one. You're really chasing that
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
card,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Or if you get a nice card and then you're like, oh man, I need to get another one, and then you just start dropping tons of money
Yeah.
on getting that next one, then that might be like, okay, I gotta tone it down a bit.
Yeah. No, I just want to build up like I want to be able to, I want to be a collector of something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I think this might be my thing. Won't spend
yeah,
too much money, buy a case of cards every now and again, and add them to the collection.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks for making me feel better.
I think that's okay. Yeah, you're a collector.
Yeah. Not a gambler. I'm a collector.
It's a good pastime, good
Yeah.
hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that made me feel better.
Yeah, it's funny. I was having some of the new staff members, here and there. I'll have some conversations. I was talking to somebody the other day, and actually, it wasn't even a staff member. This person, but we are just talking about how they split up with somebody because they didn't like kind of like their habit they had of some substance,
Mhm.
and like kind of in the conversation was like, well, I don't know if it was an issue. Like they were only doing it, maybe 2-3 times a week, and I kind of just said, well, it is an issue if it caused a relationship to end, like that. As
Mhm.
soon as that's causing that issues, then it is an issue. So we kind of like had a conversation about that a little bit, and
Mhm. That is
I don't
true.
know.
If it's causing turmoil in like the relationship,
Yeah,
that's when you're heading into that territory,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's only going to get worse from there.
exactly.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That didn't really have anything to do with cards. So I just thought of it when we are talking.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Anything else, Dave?
Oh man, not really. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't super prepared. Just usually have a little bit of downtime to kind of collect some thoughts on what we're gonna be doing, and I just been kind of go with the work there. But
Mhm.
yeah, man, everything's been pretty good. Can't complain.
I think I'm going to be sharing my story at a detox center here.
Nice. I like that.
Looking forward to that. So as I've mentioned, I'm like the hospitals and institutions rep for our Narcotics Anonymous group. So I've been in contact with the detox, and we're looking at scheduling once a month, bringing someone out and sharing their story. So I guess I'm going to do mine first, Dave.
Awesome.
So
Are you like when something like that comes up? Are you like obviously you get a little bit nervous, but are you like way more just comfortable now that you've just kind of been out, put yourself out there, and you've done a couple podcasts with people too, right? Sharing your story. So
yeah, I'm not too. I'm super open about it with pretty much anyone that wants to listen.
yeah,
Got nothing to hide anymore, and it feels good.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Dude, I had a wild using dream.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, it was so realistic, and like when I woke up, I was so confused because it was so I was using and like my sister was there. She's like, "You got to stop this," blah blah blah, like freaking out at me, and and I wouldn't let her. I was like trying to hide the drugs, and she was trying to like take them from me. And I was like, no, like I need that.
Yeah.
And it was really realistic. And I hated that I woke up and I was like, why wouldn't you let her take them? Like, you know that they ruin your life.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like right back in active addiction in my dream. And it was really shitty, man.
Yeah. I, have you, how often do you having those these days? Like, not necessarily that bad or
Not
anything.
near as much as I used to.
I remember how much we used to talk about having them before.
Dreams. Yeah. Yeah. They're few and far in between now. It feels like every couple weeks I'll have one.
Yeah.
Or but yeah, both of us were like every day for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same. I kind of have one here and there. I don't really,
Hmm.
I don't generally often remember a lot of details like once I'm kind of awake, um, for a little while, but yeah, no, I wonder still too. I still think like, maybe like you're mad at yourself because why wouldn't you take them to dream? But like at the same time, I don't know. It's like a reminder that like, it's not a good thing, like, you're in the right path.
Yeah.
And so you get mad at yourself because in the dream you weren't doing it, but it's like maybe you just kind of like kicking the ass for some reason that night, to kind of keep your mind right,
Yeah.
so it's more like a reminder to keep you on the path than like you're gonna slip up soon because you're having a dream. I always wonder about dreams in general, not just using dreams, but like
Mhm.
having a dream about something. It's like, oh, is that gonna happen? Is that gonna come true?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. So I don't know. But
Shit, yeah, buddy.
yeah,
Should we wrap this episode up?
sure, man. Let's do it.
All right, guys. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out. Myself and Dave will do whatever we can to help. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how you feel
Yeah.
about the episode. That is. All right.